Hi, I'm Phil Edwards, and you are watching Jazz with Frankye.
Welcome to Jazz with Frankye, featuring international and local jazz and blues artists. And here's your host, Frankye Kelly.
The night is young, you and I are free. Baby, come and make sweet love to me.
Hello, everybody out there in TV land. Welcome to Jazz with Frankye. I am your host, Frankye Kelly, and we are recording here at Floyd Pellom's 57th Street Gallery in Oakland, California, the Temescal district. And I have another wonderful, wonderful guest of whom I am very fond. His name is Mr. Phil Edwards.
Hi.
Hi, Phil.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yeah, this is fun.
Yeah,
This is fun.
it's a
It's
real
been
blast.
great discovering you and talking to you and listening to you and getting to know you.
Yeah, it's been my pleasure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So you are here in Oakland, California. Now, where did you start?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri, so
Okay.
that's really where I started singing and performing, and I had where the bug hit me.
Uh-huh.
Growing up, of course, we listened to all kinds of music in the house, but I was always attracted to the standards and the greats.
Uh-huh.
So
Well, who were some of your favorites?
Well, Sammy Davis Jr.
Ooh.
It was during that time when everyone was like, "Oh, he had just become a Jewish. He had just switched to Judaism, and so everyone was kind of in the African American community was not feeling him too much. But
Yeah.
I just loved his voice, and I
had.
loved that he was a song and dance man.
He had a wonderful voice.
Absolutely, so clear and rich,
Mm-hmm.
and so that's what I wanted to become, a song and dance man. So I started dance classes, I started acting in school and singing all of those types of songs.
Okay.
And I never tried to learn R&B or do any of that. I mean, I can sing it, I guess, if I have to.
Uh-huh.
But
But you like to do the classical stuff.
absolutely,
Yeah, it
It's
takes
where my
a
heart
lot
is.
to do that.
It is.
You know, to learn,
Yeah.
to study, you know.
To do it well, the
Uh-huh.
phrasing,
Uh-huh.
the breathing, it's
Exactly.
all. Yeah.
It's all a package.
Yes.
So then you were there in St. Louis learning to
Yeah,
sing and dance.
learning
and,
to sing and dance, and then I moved away from there in 1975.
Okay. All right.
I moved to Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
and soon after, the rest of my family. I'm from a very large family,
Okay.
9 kids.
Ooh, that's
And
how
so-
many in mine.
Oh, really?
There's a bunch of folks.
I'm the youngest, and
Uh-huh.
so I moved away to Los Angeles. I had an older sister who lived there, so I moved with her.
Mm-hmm.
And I finished my last year of high school at Hollywood High.
Okay.
And I still continue to pursue singing. So every now and then I'd get a background gig or something like that.
Yeah.
And then for the longest time, I just set it down because my family was saying, you need to have a real job. So they were very supportive.
Yeah,
My
I
mother,
know
of
how
course,
that
was
is.
wonderful about it.
Uh-huh.
But I kept hearing from all of my siblings, you need a real job, you need a real job. So I just laid singing down for many years.
Oh my.
And went after the clerical jobs and law firms and hospitals and things like that. And it just got to the point where I couldn't ignore it anymore.
Yeah, couldn't take it no more
I
because
couldn't
that
take it
gives you
anymore.
no satisfaction.
Nothing whatsoever. It was a
Oh
paycheck.
my. Uh-huh. And that's
It was-
all it is.
yeah. My heart wasn't in any of it.
Uh-huh.
So I had to come back to singing.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember the first time I stepped on stage, I was so nervous. I was so nervous that my body was jerking like that.
Oh my
And
gosh.
But the minute I hit the first note, I calmed right down.
Everything
and I
went away.
my heart was there.
Uh-huh.
I haven't looked back.
Wow.
So I started performing in restaurants around Los Angeles and Culver City and the like. And got a gig where I spent 4 years at one restaurant. And
Wow, that's a long time.
so I got a chance to really hone my craft and develop
Okay.
my relationship with an audience. And I just haven't looked back. And soon after that, I started working with a big band.
Okay.
conducted by Benny Maupin. I'm sure some of your
Yeah,
audience
definitely.
probably knows his name.
Yeah.
And so I spent 8 years with that band.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
It is, and that was a real education.
I bet it was.
It was great.
A lot of you did a lot of different venues with them.
Absolutely.
Uh-huh.
And I was with them there were other singers that came and went, but I stayed with them for 8 years.
That's a
Until I
long
moved
time.
here
Mm-hmm.
a few years ago. Well, no, I'm sorry, 1 year ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's been amazing coming here. I should
I
have been
can
here a long
imagine.
time ago. The Bay Area is really, really great.
You know, there are a lot of qualified, capable musicians.
Yes.
And when I say musicians, I should say musical artists. Because when I say musical artists, I think about the vocalists,
Hmm.
I think about the instrumentalists.
Yes.
You know, it's just, it's wonderful to be.
I've been amazed.
Uh-huh.
I've never seen, it's so concentrated. This place is so concentrated with terrific artists.
Yeah.
Everyone brings their A game. I've seen little kids, 8 years old, who can get on stage and wow an audience and have the adults standing up and cheering for them.
Right, 'cause
and
they
they're
do their
just
A game.
amazing. Yeah, they're bringing their A game. It's really fantastic.
Wow.
So I feel very comfortable. The Bay Area has been very welcoming to me. It's as if they've been waiting for me to arrive.
Well, we
It's very
have.
nice. It's a very good feeling. I had no idea I'd get that kind of reception.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Well, you know
It's
what?
been very nice.
I want everybody out there in TV land to get a listen to Mr. Phil Edwards.
On a wonderful day like today, I defy any clouds to appear in the sky. Dare any raindrop to pop in my eye. On a wonderful day like today, on a wonderful morning like this, when the sun is as big as a yellow balloon, even the sparrows are singing in tune. On a wonderful morning like this, on a morning like this, I could kiss everybody. I'm so full of love and goodwill. Let me say furthermore, I adore everybody. So come and dine, the pleasure's mine, and I will pay the bill. May I take this occasion to say that the whole human race should fall down on its knees. Show that we're grateful for mornings like these, for the world's in a wonderful way. A wonderful day like today. There once in a lifetime, a man knows a moment, one wonderful moment, when fate takes his hand. And this is my moment, my once in a lifetime, when I can explore a new and exciting land. For once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant. I soar like an eagle, as though I had wings. For this is my moment, my destiny calls me. And though it might be just once in my lifetime, I'm gonna do on a wonderful day. I'm gonna do great things. Alrighty. Alex. For this is my moment, once in a lifetime. And though it might be just once in my lifetime, I'm gonna do on a wonderful day. I'm gonna do great things.
That was lovely. You know, I
you.
understand why the people here in the Bay Area welcomed you with open arms.
I thank you so much.
Yeah, you're very, very talented.
Thank you.
And all of the prep work that you did, all of the work that you did prior to coming here with Benny Maupin and some of the other things that you did. It shows.
Ah,
It shows.
Thank you.
So dancing, you also like dancing, or you do that on your shows, or?
Well, I do a little bit of tap, and it's just a little bit that I remember from my childhood. I just
Uh-huh.
kind of incorporate it. I've always, because you watch those old movies, and there's always a little tap going on with the song, and it's very sophisticated and very suave. And so I really am drawn to that.
Uh-huh.
So in my own act, I just incorporate just what I remember. It's a very little piece, but it always gets a nice rise out of the audience. So it's a cute addition.
Yeah. So tell me, who were some of the people that you've been, able to listen to here, and, what has it gotten for? What does it bring you?
Well, when I discovered the 57th Street Gallery,
Oh,
this
it's
is
lovely.
a hotbed
Yes, it is.
of some of the finest musicians around, and so I've gotten to sing on stage with.
The jam
I'm sorry.
session?
Yeah,
Have
the
you done
jam
any of the
session.
jam
Yeah,
sessions?
the jam sessions. And these guys, you feel so supported musically that you can take risks vocally. And of course, the biggest treat has been singing with you.
Oh,
Of course, it has been.
thank you.
Honestly, I don't know when I've felt so great on stage other than when I'm
Oh.
singing with you. There are times when I don't feel that well on my own show. But with you, I'm so relaxed and it's so easy.
It's because we're doing it together.
We're doing it together. yeah.
I'm the kind of person, there are a lot of vocalists, a lot of musicians, and I know a few. It's all about them. And what I do is I try to work for world peace. And whatever there is, it's happening then. If I have someone that's very talented that I want to, hey, come and do this with me, it's not doing anything but making people feel better, and that's where world peace starts. We feel
Absolutely.
good, they feel good, and it was just so much fun.
Yeah, it was a
Working with
blast.
you.
Such a charge that you would ask me to perform on your show and you hadn't heard me sing yet. That was a real.
Well, I knew.
That was incredible.
I knew.
And so when I got a chance to really show you what I could do, and I saw you sitting there, I was like, okay, she likes me. Yay!
I loved you. I
Yeah.
absolutely loved you.
Yeah, it's been a real treat playing with you.
Yeah.
And so I've let's see, when I first got here, my first gig was at the Cocina Poblano. It's a restaurant down on the Jack London Square.
Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that place.
Oh, it's a little Mexican restaurant. There was
Okay.
there was a mixer there, and I was hired to be the entertainment.
Okay.
And then soon after, it was Piedmont Piano.
Peabody Piano is a great venue.
I love that. The acoustics are wonderful.
It's a great venue.
And then I went one night over to Top of the Mark.
Yeah. Were you there with Ricardo?
I was, yeah. I went over there and introduced myself to
Uh-huh.
him because I'd seen his website.
Yeah.
And I said, I want to meet that cat. So I went over there one Tuesday and I just took myself and met him, and he let me sing. And so.
Do you know that man? I worked with him back in the 90s.
Oh.
He had me come up to the Top of the Mark and work with him.
Oh, wow, he's been there that long.
He's been there a long time. And I went up there in July, and they were remodeling it, and then he kept me up there until through the end of the year.
Oh, nice.
And I learned so much from Ricardo Scales. He is just a marvelous entertainer, and he loves to do what he does.
Yeah.
You can, when you watch him play, you can just feel him and the piano.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like one. And
Oh,
sometimes I would sit there and it would be so beautiful that I would just cry. Oh, so you had a great experience with him.
Yeah, it
didn't
was
you?
very nice. He was
Uh-huh.
so welcoming and allowing me to shine without any ego at whatever.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
very, very nice.
He's a wonderful musician. Well, you know something? Let's take a look at you again,
Okay.
Mr. Phil.
You have the cool, clear eyes of a seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that upturned chin and the grin of infatuous you. I believe in you. I believe in you. I hear the sound of good solid judgment whenever you talk. Yet there's that bold brave spring of the tiger that quickens your walk. Hey, I believe in you. I believe in you. And with my faith in my fellow man, all but falls apart. I've but to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart to feel the deep clear under the seal of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Oh, I believe in you. I believe in you. And with my faith in my fellow man, all but falls apart. I've got to feel your hand grasping mine, and I take heart to feel the cool, clear eyes of the seeker of wisdom and truth. Yet there's that slam, bang, tang, reminiscent of gin and vermouth. Said I believe in you. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Mr. Phil Edwards, you're pretty marvelous.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what are you doing now? What kind of things are you up to now?
I have several performance dates coming up in Guerneville.
Okay.
Starting in June, I'll be there at least 6 dates,
Okay.
5 dates.
Okay.
And I guess you could check the website
Yeah, for Main Street.
for Main Street Station. Yeah.
www.mainstreetstation.com.
And I'm working on an album.
Working on an album. Now that's
Yay.
wonderful.
Yeah, I'm
What
excited.
are two of your favorite cuts that you're putting on the album?
There's an original song I wrote called, it's a funny name, The Villa Chateau Leaves. I wrote it. It's all about a house where everyone comes. You seen that movie, Lackawanna Blues?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. I wrote a song very similar to that before that movie came out.
Okay.
All about a house where everyone comes to and they party and
Okay.
loves are won and lost and deals are made and broken and it's a kind of a song like that about a fun-filled house where all
Right.
kinds of things go on.
And another one's
And,
the other one like?
The other songs, it would be a standard, I guess. One of my favorites is The More I See You.
You
Johnny
sing that
Hartman
well.
tune. Yeah, thank you very much.
Johnny Hartman was
Johnny Hartman.
wonderful.
And so also one of my dreams is to, within the next year or two, is to actually portray him in a stage play.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm an actor too. So,
Okay, you're an actor too. How long have you been acting?
Gosh, around the same time since I've been singing.
Oh, my. So a long
Yeah,
time.
a
You've
long
done
time.
both.
I've done both.
Singing, acting, dancing.
And a little dancing, yeah.
Wow, just a very talented man.
Well, thank
If you
you.
act as well as you sing, and if you dance as well as you sing,
Well,
You
I
got
enjoy
it.
them all equally.
Yeah,
so,
you got it.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
you're going to be appearing here at some point. They need to check the Floyd Pellom's website.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
Check the
for when you're
website.
going to be here.
Absolutely.
And you know, I know there's going to be some other stuff coming up. They can check you out.
Yeah, oh yeah, they can always check my Facebook page at Phil Edwards, Phil I. Edwards.
Phil.
Phil
Edwards. EDWARDS.
Yeah, on Facebook.
On Facebook.
And my Twitter page is at Jazzy Phil, JAZZEEPHIL.
Okay, at ATJAZZEE.
Right.
Phil's PHILS.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, not S.
Oh, PHIL?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So those are the two things I have right now. The website is under construction. So.
Okay. Well, you'll be getting it together. You just came
Absolutely.
up not too long ago, and you've been doing a lot of stuff in this short period of time.
Absolutely. It's been a whirlwind.
Yeah.
A lot of fun.
That's wonderful. Well, you know something? Maybe on another one of my shows coming up, I don't know which one, you might be able to come and join me again. That'd be
I look
lovely.
forward to it.
You know, I was thinking of us doing There I Go, There I Go, There I Go.
Oh,
Yeah, I was thinking
very
maybe you and I
nice.
could do that one
Oh,
together.
Yeah, very nice.
Huh?
Absolutely.
All right.
You have impeccable phrasing. I would sing anything with you.
Oh, thank you. And you do too.
I thank you.
Well, I know that you all have enjoyed this show, and I would like you to tune in next week for another Jazz with Frankye. Thank you, Mr. Phil Edwards.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
All right.
The autumn leaves drift by my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear, oh, weary song. But I miss you most of all, my darling. When autumn leaves start to fall. La vie c'est pas ce qu'est ce monde. Tu dis ce monde, sauf les frères de lui. But I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, my darling. Autumn leaves, when autumn leaves, when autumn leaves. to fall. Thank you. Good night. On a beautiful day like today, and finally clouds to appear in the sky. There really raindrops to fall in my eye on a wonderful day like today. On a wonderful morning like this, when the sun is as big as a yellow balloon. Even the sparrows are singing in tune on a wonderful morning like this. On a morning like this, and reminds me of so full of love and goodwill. Let me sing furthermore, I adore everybody. So proud and I the precious mine, and I will pay the bill. Take this occasion to say that the whole human race should fall down on its knees, so that we're grateful for morning Frankye, for the world in a wonderful way. On a wonderful day like today. Just once in a lifetime, a man knows a moment, one wonderful moment when fate takes his hand. And this is my moment, my once in a lifetime, when I can explore a new and exciting land. Once in my lifetime, I feel like a giant. I soar like an eagle and soar